Today, Russian President Vladimir Putin released a video talking to Russian youths. It was the first time he had spoken publicly since the head of a mercenary army sent his own soldiers toward Moscow. The move showed a serious schism between the Russian army and the Wagner Group, a collection of prison inmates and guns for hire, which the Russian army used to capture the Ukrainian town. Skylar Henry has the latest.
President Biden says the US and NATO played no role in the short-lived armed mutiny in Russia, though the allies are closely watching the situation.
We're going to keep assessing the fallout of this weekend's events and the implications for Russia and Ukraine. But it's still too early to reach a definitive conclusion about where this is going.
Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of the mercenary Wagner Group, seized a military command in southern Russia, then sent a group of soldiers to Moscow before turning them around. In an audio recording released Monday, Prigozhin said he did not intend to overthrow the Russian government, but was protesting the army for killing his soldiers. Today, his forces are back at their posts, fighting Ukraine.
They're going to integrate these Wagner fighters into the Russian army. How's that going to work out? Not well.
Ukraine is in the middle of a counteroffensive against Russia, hoping to seize on this new uncertainty within the Russian ranks to make advances.
Combat power is capability times will, and that will comes in large measure from confidence and cohesion. And I'll tell you, I think that the Russian military in Ukraine is under tremendous duress.
President Biden says he'll be speaking with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky again soon.
No matter what happened in Russia, we, the United States, will continue to support Ukraine's defense and its sovereignty and its territorial integrity.
The U.S. is expected to announce $500 million in new weapons for Ukraine on Tuesday, including more Bradley fighting vehicles. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Prigozhin was supposed to be headed to Belarus as part of a deal to end the mutiny. However, CBS News has learned that as of this morning, he was still in Russia.